I'm State Senator Michael Noland. Governor Quinn gave his annual budget address yesterday, and I'd like to discuss my thoughts with you on our state's fiscal crisis and what the governor had to say. As you probably already know, Illinois faces a record $13 billion budget deficit due to irresponsible spending in the past and a poor economy in the present. The governor is right that we need to cut spending. In fact, that needs to be our first priority because it is the one thing that we can do right now. Times are tough, and the state must sacrifice like working families have been. I also agree with his proposal to examine state contracts and to find ways to save money there. Indeed, this is something that should have been done long ago. However, there are a few things I differ with the governor on. The governor's proposal to cut nearly $300 million from local municipalities, their share of the state's income tax, in my opinion, is ill-advised and will only result in higher local property taxes and greater cost to our local schools. Furthermore, the governor's stated need to cut education funding by close to $1 billion is regrettable. We have a duty to ensure that our children receive a quality education here in Illinois and retool our state's economy, starting in the classroom. We need more teachers in our schools, not less. Governor Quinn also talked about the need to increase revenues. With a budget deficit that is nearly half of this year's operating budget, it is impossible to cut our way out of this mess. Even conservative think tanks, such as the Civic Federation and the Bipartisan Center for Tax and Budget Accountability, agree that additional revenue needs to be part of the solution. And anyone who tells you otherwise is not leveling with you. Since before my election, I have been fighting for tax and budget modernization in Illinois and have consistently supported increased revenues through our state income tax in exchange for needed property tax relief. I've also fought for pension reform, tax relief for low-income families, and tax credits for education. After walking door to door through our district and serving in the state senate for a full term now, I know that the vast majority of our friends and our neighbors in northern Cook and Kane counties desperately need property tax relief and strongly support a tax system that is more fair and equitable. But most importantly, we need jobs in Illinois. Last week, I spoke about 3 jobs initiatives that I'm sponsoring that call for tax deductions for businesses that hire new employees and provide grants to the unemployed who have a credible plan to start their own business. These are measures I believe will go far in getting our economy back on track again. Times are tough right now, and we need to demand that our local elected officials seriously address our problems and be honest with us on cuts, on pension reform, on accountability in government, and on jobs in the economy. As always, your concerns are my concerns. Please contact me at area code 847-214-8864 or visit my website at noland.org if you have any questions or concerns. Together, we can help put our state back on track and create a better tomorrow for all of Illinois.